The Warriors are going to run wild on you.
With the regular season just getting started, what's it like for rookies, Greg, who are beginning these new pro careers?
Let me tell you, Kevin, the speed of the pro game is startling. Things are happening so fast, it can take years for the game to slow down.
Murray, the pass to Jokic.
Come on, MP.
It's your time, MP. Take over.
Curry against Murray. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Nuggets, Jamal Murray. 2 shots.
So Murray nails both of them.
For so long, the Golden State Warriors were waiting to be back at full strength. But when one guy comes back, it seems like another goes down. The injury bug has been a real challenge for them.
Poole with it. Now guarded by Caldwell Pope. They get a hand on it and stolen by Murray. To the paint. From past the arc. Offensive rebound. Porter. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Poole finds MP. Poole against Murray. MP sets the screen for Poole. And it's sent back by Jokic.
And check out Jokic using not just his length, but also the timing. The offensive player better think twice next time.
To the middle, here's Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Injuries, though, are an obstacle the Warriors, RJ, have met head-on.
Yeah, it's impressive how they've overcome those hurdles, insisting on still playing their best basketball, even when they're shorthanded.
And they've had a chance to develop some younger players when the older guys, the established players, were out.
Got to use these opportunities because 5 minutes can go to 10, just like 10 minutes can go to 0.
Well said. Murray, the pass to Jokic. Dishes it to Porter. Passes it to Jokic. 5 on the clock. Over Wiseman. And it's Jokic missing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Golden State moving the ball around. Wiseman sets a screen for Poole. He feeds it to MP. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Porter, a screen on Poole. Murray, the pass to Jokic. It's stolen by Wiseman. Poole against Murray. Poole kicks to Thompson. There's the triple. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
Murray outside. The Nuggets with another miss.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Here's Wiseman. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2.
Performance so far hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Miles Bridges comes in for Wiggins, and it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Thompson. The Nuggets trail by 13. Smith the pass to Highland. Astenaji. Brown outside to stop the run. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Smith kicks to Brown. They set the pick. Inside. They kick it out to Green. Launches it. Bridges with the board.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
DiVincenzo passes to MP. Back to DiVincenzo. 1:43 left here in the first quarter. Pass to MP. Tries again. He's off on that one. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Poole with the steal. Now DiVincenzo. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. MP dishes to Wiseman. Count it.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for Denver. 15-point game. It's Brown on the wing. Defended by Bridges. Over in the corner, Green. And another miss by Denver. The Warriors shooting it from their comfort zone so far. In this one, 57% from the field. Highland passes to Najee. To end the drought. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Their last game, a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
In that one, they owned the backboards. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
And you could tell it was demoralizing for their opponent, missing out on all those extra possessions.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Highland, defended by DiVincenzo. Clock at 6. Here's Highland. And they get it back. And so it's the Golden State Warriors feeling good about it.
33. The Nuggets, 16. Ladies and gentlemen, the Warriors U15.
Everybody, be cool. We good. We good.
Bridges. Wiggins is checked in for Jonathan Kuminga. And Poole subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo. One of your trademarks, Richard, was athleticism. From the days we first saw you at Arizona, and we're seeing teams really place a Right now, a premium in today's NBA on that athleticism factor.
Yes, when you talk about positionless basketball, then you typically go to the guys that can do it all, and those are the wing players. They can guard smalls, they can guard bigs, they can do a little bit of everything, and that's why teams are looking for them.
So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Curry and Poole are the guards. Andrew Wiggins is out there with MP, and it's Green in at the 5. Murray against Curry. Over Jokic, and there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
Murray scanning the floor. Here's Jokic. 23 points for him the last game against Utah. Jokic with his screen on Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. Denver with a new 14. And that one's good. Green.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Here's Wiggins, and he banks in the layup. Wiggins has got 11 points.
And this is why Wiggins has become an efficient scorer, doing a much better job with his shot quality, and loves now to attack inside.
Warriors leading by 16. Poole the pass to Curry. Again, Curry missing.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Here's Jokic. Second chance shot. Quarter outside. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists now in this one.
And Jokic, with that incredible vision, quickly spots the open man.
Now, here's Poole. He had 13 points in the win against the Lakers.
Putting others before himself, racking up assists. Hey, I wish I played with more guys like him.
Outside, Porter. The pass to Jokic. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
And this is why Jokic is an all-star, all-NBA caliber talent, because of his ability to dominate in an effortless fashion.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Greg, looking at the shooting numbers of Michael Porter Jr., they're off the charts.
I mean, his first full year in the league, Porter Jr. was top 20 in field goal percentage, top 10 in three-point percentage. Incredible numbers for a 6'10 wing.
That's a good shot, and now he's 3 for 7.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Curry passes to MP. Some nice passing by Golden State. MP with a screen on Porter. Passes it to MP. Wiggins against Porter. And Wiggins with the basket on the assist by MP. Wiggins has got 8 here in the quarter.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Murray the pass to Green. And Green slams it in.
And that's how you execute offensively. Murray with a great job of getting it to his teammate.
Pass to Poole. There's 1:26 left in the second quarter. Here's Curry with the 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Murray right side. Outside, Green. Jokic sets the screen for Murray. And again, Denver with the triple.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
The 3 from Poole. Drains it from beyond the arc. Poole's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Warriors.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Murray kicks to Caldwell Pope. they kick it out to Green. Over MP. And it's Green. Missing.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
The Nuggets trail by 19. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Murray going inside.
Warriors foul. Stephen Curry. Fourth personal foul. Team is in with penalty. At the line for the Nuggets.
He's checked in for Golden State. Miles Bridges comes in for Curry. Zeke Naji, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Warriors leading by 17. There's the feed to MP. That's another one for him. His fifth in just 7 shots.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Murray left side. Porter in the corner. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got 6 assists now in the game.
Elite from the corner. Porter Jr. shoots a much better percentage from this spot.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. He delivered 9 points from three-point range that quarter. Terrific work from distance. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Hey folks, and welcome. This first half has been the Stephen Curry show. He has just been everywhere.
I love his aggressiveness, getting buckets on buckets. He's putting a good stamp on this game.
And credit his teammates for consistently putting the ball in his hands.
And now let's take a moment. The fans hitting us up on social media. So here's one for Shaq from Dunkmaster J. Shaq, is it true you're the league's all-time MHP? I'm not even sure what that means. Any ideas?
Ernie. Ernie, it means most handsome player. And I am. That's true. In fact, that's a great question.
Wait a minute.
And that's a halftime wrap.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to...
Man, I can tell out there. No let up.
In at the center position. Down low. And the dunk by MP. And you look at MP, you have to think back to his very successful college career, Greg. Was an outright star at that level.
Yeah, stayed 3 years before making the jump to the NBA. You don't see that too often nowadays, but he won a college championship and had nothing left to prove.
Here's Naji, guarded by Green. Here's Highland. Again, the Nuggets score.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Warriors leading by 10.
And such a young, exciting core for the Nuggets. The MVP, Jokic, Michael Porter Jr., and Jamal Murray. This group has a chance to be a contender for years to come. The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. We'll take it.
Pass to Brown. Here's Highland. And the pass to Naji. Brown outside. Just 5 on the clock. To the inside. Naji, good. With Jokic, the potential, Greg, of this Denver team they've got so much of it. But what is the key for them to actually reach it?
Kevin, simply health. I mean, they need Murray and MPJ to be out there. Those two have had major injury issues. Jokic is a generational talent, but the man needs help.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Of course, the Warriors' offense stands out for its emphasis on ball movement. Coach Steve Kerr says if you get to touch the ball and be a part of the action, whether it's as an assist man, ball mover, shooter, dribbler, the more people who are involved in the offense, the more powerful it becomes. Kevin, strengthen them.
Defensive foul. Nagy. Second personal foul. 15 foul. At the line for the Warriors, John Michael Williams. One shot.
Richard, you grew up in Arizona. What do you think of the Suns right now and what they've done the last 2 seasons?
Oh, how much time do you got? All my friends back home are just loving it. Chris Paul, he has helped change the culture with Monty Williams. Great job by the front office. They have put in so much young talent, and they have coached them up. They are a complete team. And like I said, how much time you got? We could do this all day.
We could indeed. The kick out to Poole. No good from outside. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for Denver, trailing by 13. The Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Pass to Nagy. And the layup's good off the glass. Naji's got his second bucket tonight.
You got to do more than that to keep the ball out of his hands down low.
Agreed. He's just too dominant inside. So you're better off stopping him from getting the ball in the first place.
Here's Highland. Guarded by Poole. Highland misses.
Nothing just seems to be bouncing his way today. Mama said there'd be days like this. They have missed his production.
Crosses over, and Bridges finishes it off.
Adept at maintaining his balance on the way up. Bridges, a strong player who can play through contact.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
Still going hard, and that kind of energy and effort is how they built this league.
Here's Highland. That shot missing, and Golden State will come the other way. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. And there's a minute 45 left in the third quarter of the game. Poole, the pass to Bridges. Green with a screen for Bridges. Feeds it to Green. Makes it off the glass. Green's got 8 points.
I love the fact that Bridges does a little bit of everything, including passing the ball.
Brown feeling it out a bit. Back to Smith. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shot.
Good play. Don't give them an easy bucket.
Second team foul. Shooting for the at the line for 2.
Free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
And the Warriors making a change here. Thompson's checked in. Poole against Smith. Poole kicks to MP. This one for 3. That's good from Poole on the assist by MP. MP's got 3 assists tonight. Smith the pass to Nagy. 43 seconds left to play. In the third. Here's Highland. Over Thompson. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Bridges got his 5th rebound in this one.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
With the fadeaway. MP passes to Poole. Green kicks to Thompson. To the paint. And there's the bucket from MP. 16 points for MP.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Outside, Green. And again, Denver no good. And so it's the Golden State Warriors.
97. The Nuggets, 78. Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors Youth Kids team.
Shut him down, MP. Shut him
Your
down.
time.
And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Klay Thompson. The Nuggets shooting only 35% in the fourth quarter. The offense looking a little rickety. So with Wiggins sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Dante DiVincenzo. He's out there with Jordan Poole. Then it's Green. Then it's Kuminga. And it's MP in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And here is Poole. Last season, of course, Marcus Smart, the Defensive Player of the Year. You know, Greg, it's rare to see a guard win it. Should perimeter players get more consideration from this point on?
It's tough, Kev. I do think they should. And I think the numbers, though, tend to favor the rim protectors, but it's only right to recognize great defense at every position, especially in an age of positionless basketball.
Pass to Kuminga. Green deciding where to go with it. Poole on the wing. Jokic with the steal. On the wing, Brown. Guarded by Poole. Here's Highland. Bangs home the trifecta. Highland's got 9 points now in just the second half.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
MP left side. Yep, it counts.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
Jokic. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. A minute 42 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Poole. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Highland passes to Jokic. He dishes it to Brown. Pass to Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Warriors.
You know, their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball inside. And that was working all game long.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Stephen Curry.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
And just paying attention to the details and makes great reads offensively. Jokic is so comfortable with the catch and shoot.
The feed to MP. And the dunk by MP.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game, saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Here's Jokic. DiVincenzo with the rebound. The clock now can just run out for the Warriors. It's stolen by Brown. Here's Highland. So we see the Warriors taking the game here.
On Warriors ground, your Warriors, 127. The Nuggets, 100. Thank you one and all for coming out for tonight's game. Please have a safe trip back home, and we hope you'll join us again soon.
Another analytics guys. Yeah, MP.
What up, Ash? Press?
Keep your eyes active and be alerted at all times.
No.
Hey, what's MP stand for anyway? Sounds like a phone to me. Y'all got that MP29? That Nokia joint?
No, I think it stands for mostly pathetic.
No. Major poser.
Missed the point.
Musty pillow.
Oh! Yo, why is that so funny, though?
I think it's because she's an agent, and usually they're not funny. They're just suits. But this agent, she's very funny.
Oh, yeah.
They're supposed to be friends with everybody. You know what I mean? That's kind of their deal.
That
right?
is my deal. I'm either your friend or your worst enemy, and nothing in between.
You still salty Ricky Bennett didn't join your agency, Barbara?
Oh, come on now.
You know what? That's real classy. Why would he even mention me?
Hey, what's MP stand for anyway? Sounds like a phone.
Wow. Total domination from start to finish tonight. What happened?
Oh, man, things got out of hand so early. We was on the side.
huge victory tonight. You guys left on them early. What are your...
You know, we got a number of guys who can get their own shot. You know, so when they're not...
Well, shall we? Yeah, get back to it. Good game, MP.
Hey, you still want to play 2K tonight?
Nice one, boss. You were awesome.
Ash, not one chair?
I don't do chairs.
So what about your guests? We all just gonna stand? Stare at you?
Guests? No. Did you come in here to drag me from my office decor, or do you want to prep for Top Takes Daily?
Let's prep.
Great. All right. So obviously what Shep said was beyond the pale, but you've already been memed to death on social media, so it's not like it's going anywhere.
You know what, Ash, the more and more I think
soon.
about Shep right now, the angrier I'm getting, so I'd rather not talk about this.
Okay.
What you got there, Ashley? Huh?
Bunch of hopefuls.
Okay.
Trying to ride your coattails.
And,
and here he is.
MP, my name is Jocelyn Davies, executive producer for Top Takes Daily. So nice to meet you.
It's a pleasure to meet you as well.
As I was telling Jocelyn earlier, we are open to any discussion involving one Shep Owens, but we do expect those questions to be respectful. And if you wish to move on quickly from any given question, we expect that desire to be honored.
And as I was just explaining to Miss St. Germain, this is a reputable program on $1 billion network. We take procedure. Everyone?
That just comes with the territory, you know? Like, we make a lot of money.
MP, let's stay with the draft for a moment. A big part of the reaction to your selection was the fact that Shep Owens, your biggest rival, was still on the draft board.
That's right.
But a lot of people think he has the higher upside due to his athleticism and the fact that he has loads of untapped potential as a relative newcomer to this game, whereas you've been trying to work on your skill set for the last decade plus. How would you respond to people who think you've got the higher floor but the lower ceiling?
I understand where that view comes from, but I don't share it.
And why is that?
It's because basketball is about a lot more than athletic ability. I mean, what it's all about, like, what is your opponent doing? How can you stop them? What are your teammates' strengths? How can you empower them to play the best basketball that they can play?
Almost like a chess match.
Absolutely. A complete chess match. Thank you.
MP, you know we keep it real on here. I got to ask you.
You know, I'm going to say this as calmly as possible. Because at the end of the day, it's disappointing to me. You know what I'm saying? I mean, to me, basketball is a place where you express joy. Yeah, I want to beat my...
Well, this has been unforgettable, and I'd love to continue this conversation.
Shaking, MP.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Warriors basketball all day long.
Well, at this early stage of the season, what's the biggest challenge for a team, Grant?
Well, you know, B.A., early on, some teams know what kind of club they are. But for a lot of teams that have...
Another NBA title.
Unbelievable. From the worst record in the league, climbing back on top, getting their big three healthy. Man, as long as you have a healthy Steph Curry, I think you're going to have a chance to get there. What a run there.
Curry's shot is off. The Kings have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And there's a whistle.